EPA WA meteorologist Bobby Martin here with your outlook for February 7th, 2020. For your Friday, we're going to have periods of rain this morning, some heavy. And the bigger story is going to be actually the wind, as this very strong low pressure crosses right over top of the region. And then after it leaves, we're going to have some cold air work on the backside and change rain over to snow in the interior. And this is going to be shown as I move this forward here. You see a 978 millibar low moving right over top of the region, which is going to bring you those very windy conditions. And that's going to go into the afternoon. You see how tight these isobars are here around this area low pressure. It gets up to 972 as it crosses over Massachusetts, but these isobars are very close together. And because of that, we're going to have some very windy conditions until this departs. We also have this rain changing to snow in the interior. And we do have accumulating snow for parts of the region as it does so. This low will continue to intensify moving up into New England to give them one heck of a snowstorm and wind event up here as well as this passes off to the north and east. And then we will finally shut off our precipitation this afternoon. This pulls away and the winds will begin to diminish. So let's get to the wind first. This is looking at 7 a.m. on the NAM high-res future simulated wind estimates. Okay, so now this is at 7 a.m. and you can see most of the activity is down here with the low pressure and some very high wind gust here, over 50 miles per hour in some cases, is going to move northeastward with that low pressure. So the highest wind gusts are going to be found closest to shore points. That's where they have the high wind warnings in effect. Some gusts that could be 60 or even over 60 here. We got a 62 here in Dover. Right along the shore points, some gusts to 60, but well into the 50s for far southeastern PA, including the Philadelphia metro, as this works its way northeastward. And then you're going to get some gusts that are all the way through noon. This is now noon I'm looking at here. Gusts well into the 40s and over 50 yet, still going strong. And I think that's going to continue up until we get to about mid-afternoon or so, and then we're going to start to diminish gradually as we head toward the evening. Diminish meaning getting back into the 25 to 30 range. So very strong winds this morning as this low pressure moves across the region. It's going to go right across the Philly metro and most of New Jersey and Delaware, especially down to the shore points. We're going to see some winds. Here's a 72 down here. I don't think that's quite right, but there is going to be some very strong winds associated with this low as it's passing over a region and intensifying as it does so. The other aspect of this will be the heavy rain that will change to snow in the interior. And if we look at this here at 7 a.m., you can see some embedded heavy rain still yet to move through with the actual low pressure. But you see as we go through time at 10 a.m., you're looking at rain changing to snow in the interior out in north central PA, and that's going to work its way eastward to northeast PA. Might get some flakes a little farther south here, but I'm really doubtful that it'll get that far south. But if you look at our at the weather alerts page, we have a breakdown of what we expect as far as snow accumulations. There could be some very intense snowfall rates for about an hour or two. We're getting an inch plus per hour rates, but our highest concentration of snowfall is generally going to be up across these areas, and then lesser amounts as you step down further south and east. Again, on the weather alerts page, it has an outline of what we expect for snowfall today, and also the timing of that changeover from rain to snow. Again, this isn't going to last long because it'll pull away pretty quickly. This is going to diminish to flurries during the afternoon, and by the time we get this evening, we have nothing left as the system pulls away into New England. So that'll be it for that system. Very powerful system that's going to be moving through the area today. I think of all the between rain, snow, and wind, I think the highest impact as far as impact concerns are going to be with the wind this morning until that passes away. Morning into the at least mid-afternoon, we're dealing with this wind before it starts to gradually diminish after that point. And then we get to the weekend. It's going to be much colder this weekend with temperatures that are near average here on Saturday. And there's going to be a little weak wave trying to move through here. This has been trending less and less each run here. Maybe a few snow showers for a few places, but this probably doesn't amount to anything at all. Maybe a dusting somewhere. That's about it. That's going to be Saturday night into Sunday morning. Otherwise, we're partly to mostly sunny here on Saturday, and then we'll call it partly to mostly cloudy on Sunday ahead of our next system. This is a parade here. We have nonstop, but at least this next one doesn't look like it's too potent. We're expecting just rain showers for the most part coming in on Sunday night, late Sunday night, and then continuing on Monday. Just some scattered showers. Might start off as a little bit of frozen precipitation far north. We'll keep an eye on that. And then we have a few isolated showers still possible here on Tuesday, while remaining mostly cloudy. It will be milder on Monday and Tuesday. Once we get to Wednesday, it'll start turning cooler again, and we have to watch for this right along the boundary, a little wave wanting to form right along this, and it might be close enough to produce some light snow or snow showers. We'll have to keep an eye on that. That would be Tuesday night if that were to occur into early Wednesday morning. And then otherwise, we have the sun come back out here on Wednesday, so we have 2 days this week where we're going to have the sun. Looks like it's going to be Saturday, and again on Wednesday of next week we'll see some sunshine. Otherwise, we're pretty much cloud dominated all the other days. By the time we get to Thursday, we have another system that's off to our south here on the GFS, but the European model wants to bring another overrunning situation here with snow to ice and then rain. So we have a lot of things to discuss here in the weekend, a lot to keep us busy going forward. There will be no slacking on any day, really, except for those two that I mentioned. Saturday and Wednesday are probably your best days of the 7-day forecast period. But we'll continue to monitor and take it one at a time for the week ahead. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchestad as your outlook for February 7th, 2020. Have a great Friday.